Jack and Alex Stambemev on all-time low. Hi guys, how are you doing? Welcome to Belgium.
Hi. Hey, I love Belgium.
You love Belgium, and why?
Beautiful women.
Yeah, beautiful women?
Yes.
Waffles. Beautiful waffles.
Beautiful waffle women.
Waffle women. What is a waffle woman?
You really don't want to know.
You have to see one to know.
I know women who have blue waffles. That's
I'm leaving.
let's talk about your gig. I saw Ryan wearing a T-shirt with good vibes on it. So how were the vibes on the main stage this afternoon?
Fair to say they were good. Yeah.
I mean, it was one of the better festivals I think we've ever played, really. Yeah, great crowd, very
I'm confident that I could get laid today if I wanted to.
very confident.
Well, let me present you with our music scheduler, Monica, over there. She's been, I have to be honest, Monica, don't say that isn't true. She's been talking about you guys coming over here all morning. So I would say right after the interview, take her with you backstage. Anything goes, and have a great rest of your stay here in Belgium.
Perfect.
I love the freedom over here. It's amazing. You guys are just down for whatever.
You just give away your women.
Hey, but you just said at the best festival you've played, and you've been here a lot. You've been to Pukkelpop, Groesrock, your own club shows and stuff. I also noticed that you didn't wear shoes on stage. Is that something you always do, or it was just because it's so hot today?
It's too hot for shoes. I think like when the weather's this nice and you're outside, shoes aren't the right vibe.
I couldn't enjoy the set because I was so nervous for him that he was going to get splinters in his feet. Really? So I just kept staring in worry.
That's so nice.
That's so sweet.
So nice.
Yeah.
That's really sweet, Jack.
Yeah.
He's definitely lying. He doesn't care
You
about
weren't
me.
that sweet up on stage just earlier.
He doesn't care about me at all.
Hey guys, you just won the Kerrang Award for Best Live Act. Congratulations on that. You beat a band like 30 Seconds to Mars, who are known for their huge live shows. So what's your secret?
You know what?
You even have one.
Unicorn blood. Unicorn blood. Yeah.
That's what Kesha uses too, she told me.
Yeah.
She has something with unicorns anyway.
She's a liar.
Yeah, is she?
No, I'm
She
just
doesn't
kidding.
Unicorn blood is the secret.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you have some with you? I've never seen it.
Red Bull and vodka.
Red Bull vodka is
Red Bull vodka.
That's what does it.
What about the whiskey? You're done playing early, so you're gonna drink some whiskey?
This kid was chugging whiskey at like 11 a.m. today.
I was not chugging it. I like to take a shot before we go on stage. So it's weird when we play early because my body's like, what are you doing?
I'm trying to glorify the rock star stories.
Yeah,
Chugging whiskey, he's like.
Have you guys ever played drunk? I've tried it once. My drumsticks were like spaghetti.
Yeah, dude,
It's not working at all.
we have for sure. It's no good. It's no good.
Doesn't
Like
really work.
you can get like moderately buzzed and everything's cool, but drunk is just
You don't want to Amy Winehouse it.
It's not a good.
Oh
it's
no!
not
Oh, that was bad. Did you see that?
Well, she doesn't only it's pretty bad.
she goes out there like on meth. She's like on a whole new level. That's,
Yeah.
that's a whole different
She's
thing.
the ultimate rock star, actually.
Yeah, she was having a great time, I think, in her head and stuff.
She
She's
had
like, what do you
awesome
mean? I
time.
killed it tonight.
You performed one song and you walked off stage.
Amy, you performed a song, took your dress off, stabbed the kid, and then left.
Yeah, let's talk about your songs. The new single, "I Feel Like Dancing." It was a gym push 2 weeks ago, which means on our channel it was the most played video of the whole week.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, you have to thank the music scheduler Monica for that once again.
Thank you.
But I was very happy with that too because it's a very funny video. You obviously take the piss out of all those methods to promote your band in an obnoxious way. Now, is that because you've already experienced some major label pressure, or was it just a way to sneak in those ridiculously hot girls into your videos?
Both. No, I think the biggest thing was that when we signed to a major label, there was a lot of like within our fan base, there was a lot of recoil and a lot of people speculating, and that's what happens. There's like this preconception that all of that exists.
Yeah.
But to be honest, we haven't really seen it. I'm sure it has happened and does happen, but we've been really lucky enough not to have to go through any of that.
So we can mock it.
We thought that it would be a really funny video concept to kind of, play into the flaws that people were assuming were happening, but really weren't. So it was kind of cool.
It sounds like you put out the album you wanted to put out. It's not all of a sudden something totally different or totally like overly commercial or produced or stuff.
Absolutely, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun making it.
Hey, Neil Avern mixed your album, and he's working on the new Newfound Glory record now. I'm a huge Newfound Glory fan. They got me into pop punk and the whole genre anyways. You guys too?
Neil Avern is kind of like a staple in the pop punk world. I mean, he did all the Fall Out Boy records and
He kind of stopped doing it for a little while.
Yeah.
But he just recently with Yellow Card and us and Newfound, like it's, it's nice to see him back at the helm of awesome.
I think he killed it. He did a really good job, and we couldn't have gotten a better guy to do the job. Yeah.
It sounds great. That Dirty Work, it went straight to #1 on iTunes after you released it. Were you happy to have that first copy in your hands? How happy were you? How proud were you on a scale from 1 to 10?
The funniest thing about that was we didn't actually get a physical copy until we were in the UK, weren't we?
Yeah.
It was funny because like we were overseas when they were all printed, so we it was handed to us in the UK, which was awesome. And it felt so good. Like you spend the better half of a year making an album, and then there's quite a process in getting the album actually out.
Yeah.
So to hold the physical copy in our hands felt like a big triumph.
Taste it, smell it, play with it.
Oh yeah, that smell for that, like that plastic or what?
Smell. It's amazing.
Yeah.
You also put out a deluxe edition of the album with like some new tracks on it and stuff. It's been said that a lot of fans, mostly younger fans, if you're playing for a younger audience, they don't want to buy music anymore. They just download it. But if you're putting out a deluxe version of that album that just came out and stuff, you obviously still believe in like the real music lovers buying music.
Well, we're very lucky. We have a really cool fan base, and for what it's worth, whether or not like the mainstream or the majority of people go out and buy it, or whether they just download the songs, we have a really amazing fan base that the core of it gravitates towards buying the record, and so they show up. First week, it goes to show with like the iTunes thing how we jumped to #1. It wasn't because of promotion. It wasn't because of some big marketing campaign. It was because our fans are so dedicated and so awesome. They mobilize immediately, and the second it drops, they want it.
It kind of reminds me like back in the day when Blink-182 or any of those bands would release a record. You kind of would go to the record store and like show up really early or right after school and grab it. It might be sold out, and you're like kind of screwed, which is a weird thought to think about. Like CDs being sold out, you couldn't get them.
Yeah, I remember having it. I
It's
remember
not happening anymore.
We had to go to 2 stores to get the Blink CD ones.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom. She drove me.
Hey guys, thank you so much for this talk. I saw you had a great show. Enjoy the rest of the festival, and now go and steal our women.
Yes.
Feel free.
So we do
Pillage.
best.
Okay, thank you, Jack, Alex, all time low.